Supplementary Writing Booklet, page 5. Write a question about each picture. Begin with a capital letter and end with a question mark. Let's look at the example. Does John ride his bike every Sunday? This question, we're talking about John's habit every Sunday. Therefore, we use present tense. John is a he, a third person. Therefore, we use does when we ask the question. Does John ride his bike every Sunday? Notice that the verb ride in the question, we do not add s in that verb because it is after the verb does in the question. And for yes-no question, we start with does or do, depending on the subject, for present tense. In the answer, we need to add s to the verb rides. Yes, John rides his bike every Sunday. Full stop. Let's look at the answer of the other question. Yes, Peter likes to play with his toy truck. We're asking about Peter's habit, therefore we use present tense. Peter is a he, it is a yes-no question, therefore we start the question with does. Does Peter like to play with his toy truck? Remember, the verb like in the question, we do not need to end with the s because it is after the verb does. Please check if you have question mark for this question. Now let's look at the answer of the other question. Yes, Sally plays football every day. Again, we're talking about Sally's habit every day. We use present tense. That's why, and the subject Sally is a she. That's why we add s after the verb play. And for the yes-no question, and with the subject she, we use does to start asking the question. So the question should be, does Sally play football every day? Question mark. And in the question, remember, do not add s to play since it is after the verb does. For the other question, yes, Sam and Ben go swimming very often. We're talking about Sam and Ben's habit. This is why we're using present tense. The subject, Sam and Ben, we can use they to replace them. So we do not have to add es to the verb go. And in the question, instead of does, since the subject is they, not he, she, it, we use do to ask the question. Do Sam and Ben go swimming very often? Question mark. For the last answer, yes, I like learning English. Something I like all the time, so we use present tense. Someone asked me this question. The subject is I, so we use the verb do to ask a yes-no question. Do you like learning English? Since someone is asking me, two people, the first and second persons are talking. So the question should be, do you like learning English? Yes, I like learning English. As usual, please check your spelling, tenses, capital letter, and punctuation, the question marks for question. Good luck in doing your exercise with little correction needed.